Listen, I don't usually do news on this channel, but today I'll make an exception because today is an exception. We just got official confirmation of Classroom of the Elite Season 2. Not some random blog, not some clickbait, no, official confirmation. This is directly from the Classroom of the Elite Twitter account. It's on the official website. It's all real, guys. Alright, so given this is happening, what are we gonna do in this video? We'll talk a bit about where the series could start, what it could cover, and how are they gonna solve that whole thing where they swapped out K for Horikita. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out the video I did on volume 4.5 on this channel. It'll explain everything. We will also cover some of the goodies, official tweets, and all that stuff. Alright, so where the series can start. I'm pretty confident in guessing it's gonna start off from the events of volume 4. Because look at the tweet, guys. It says broadcast in 2017, the sequel to the series. 2017 is when season 1 dropped. So this is supposed to be an official continuation. And the official anime ended on volume 3. Alright, next up, what might get covered? Well, that's really gonna depend on how many episodes we get now, isn't it? If we're generous, I'd say season 1 covered 3.5 volumes within 12 episodes. And I say 3.5 because they completely butchered volume 4.5 and put very little of it inside. Now, can season 2 cover that much again? I'm doubtful. Unless they want to cut out things here and there, which they might for the sake of making the anime. And they've done it before. In volume 1, they cut out a pretty big scene when Sai invites Horikita and Ainakoji into her office. You know that whole scene with Manabu when he says Ainakoji got 50s exactly on his exams? That was actually Sai. They also cut out the part where Sai completely screws over her class by giving them the wrong information. You know how Sakura's crushing on Ainakoji every second she's on the screen? In volume 2, they cut out a lot of scenes where they get to spend one-on-one time together. Sakura at some point invites Ainakoji into her room. Also, you know how Ainakoji and Horikita confronted Ruin's goons? It was Ichinose and Ainakoji in the original source material. Volume 3, an entire scene about Ainakoji just exploring and trying to find different spots Class A had acquired got cut out. And I mean, volume 4.5 is the biggest offender. Cut out the short story with both Ainakoji and Ibuki stuck in an elevator, the one where they help Katsuragi out. Dude, they cut out the water bottle scene. Why? Yo, if you give me a choice between Horikita and the water bottle thing and Horikita in the pool episode, I'm choosing the water bottle 10 out of 10 times. It could have been the meme of the year, man. Such a missed opportunity. Also, yeah, they cut out K for Horikita. Not to mention the entire pool thing happens after the island exam, not before it, so the timeline is like kind of wonky. And honestly, these events are just off the top of my head. There's probably more out there. Now, do I think any of these things are gonna pose a problem for the next season? Not really. I'm just saying there's a big chance it's not gonna be faithful to the light novel. And that's totally fine, dude. The anime and the light novel are two different things for me. I'm just happy to be here. What I think they might do is either just completely ignore these events ever happen and just readjust the story with that in mind. So the anime will cover the events, but just in their own way. Now, what if the anime gods bless us and we get 24 episodes? Dude, all bets are off. We could even get all the way up to volume 7. And if that's the case, some of these events start being a little bit painful. Because that meeting between Horikita, Sai, and Ainakoji was really important to some of the events in volume 7. If you watch the part 1 I made on the volume, you'll see why. It influences the events between Sai and Ainakoji. And I'm just naming one event. There's probably way more complications. So what I think they might do is use flashbacks. It wouldn't be ideal, but I think it can work. So final verdict, for 12 episodes, we might cover 3 if they cut out a bunch of things, or 2 if they're more faithful to the source material. And if it's 24 episodes, we can get all the way up to volume 7 and get one of the most epic finales in anime history. Alright, let's look at some of what we've got. So this is the official tweet. Thank God for Google Translate. So it looks like the illustration I used for this thumbnail was done by the official light novel illustrator. So you know it's pretty. And hopefully with the new season, we can get some more original art. In addition, there's some sort of presentation on the 6th of March, so we'll get more details around that time. And man, people are already hyped up to see Cape, and that includes me. And it's so wholesome. A lot of the voice actors are cheering on the 2nd season. Here's Ainakoji's voice actor, the man, the myth, the legend. Here's Ruin, Horikita's in there, and Ichinose's in there too, bro. It's so adorable. She's not far from her character. Yo, dude, Koenji's VA is in there too. Look at that profile picture. I expect nothing less. And if you go to the main set, you see a beautiful poster plastered all on it. Man, this is actually happening. And listen, I gotta get something off my chest. The anime is never gonna replace the light novel for me. I enjoy it way too much. The hidden plots, the details, the psychology, all of those things are top notch. I love them. With that being said, I am hyped for the new season. I wanna see some of my favorite scenes animated, dude. There's so much that can happen. And that's really the message message with this video. I see a lot of talk about how key details are missing and they might mess everything up. The anime is always gonna have things missing, guys. That's just normal. A lot of popular titles, they have things missing, but it's fine. They're still really good. You can enjoy the light novel, you can enjoy the anime, you can enjoy them both. They are at your disposal to do with what you want. That's the beauty of all this. And if you're impulsive like me and have nothing that resembles self-control and aren't a viewer of this channel, I have several videos that cover all the volumes, possibly the ones we'll be covering in the anime. I use visuals, clear things up, tell you exactly what's going on. It's a lot of good stuff, so it's available there for you to use however you want. And if you're a fan of the channel, you know compared to other videos, this one's a bit rushed, so if some things are kind of out of place, some things sound weird, my bad. I just really wanted to talk about this. Yo guys, leave a like, subscribe, let's get this thing out there. We need everybody to know there's season 2, because a lot of people are still finding out. Thank you for watching up till now, and I'll see you guys on part 2 of volume 7. It's gonna be so good.